So GAMBIT, you know, like I was saying, they do want to win this series. It is very important for both of these teams. Dream down to about half health as the bounty runes top lane again. They just keep going on in. FNGs might be the one to fall. He will be. Madara gets the kill. NoTail and Saxa this time pairing up as the X-Vampire roll in. But that Ether Remnant blocked out by the Nyx means Madara's still alive and they turn to fight. Homing missile up in 10 seconds.
Just kill the heroes. They're worth more gold.
Who cares creeps? Kill heroes. A good stun from NoTail. They'll get themselves maybe another Vampire with a good Fairy Fire, but the final click from Madara gets the 2-0 start for OG. And a nice little head-to-head there between Ember Spirit and Beastmaster. A lot of sustain here as 3-3 getting gone on again. 33. Good decrep. They've got a chains, but it doesn't catch the Beastmaster. Saxa and the creep tank it up as bounty rune spawning in only a couple of seconds. NoTail's courier dropping up top. Saxa going for a bit of a kill here on FNG, and he's very nearly got it. Fairy Fire and a stick. Saxa stays alive. Stick charges to go. Dream. I don't know if he can go for this one. He's got himself Searing Chains up in a second, and he will catch Saxa. Go and grab the deeper bounty rune there, but it gives Beastmaster even more room, and it's still a 1-for-1 trade.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Pugna's even rotating in here. 1-1-1 build on Pugna. We're seeing a lot more of the value points up in that Nether Ward, and they know that Chemical Rage down for quite some time. NoTail, what's he doing? He's just walking around in circles, toying with his opponent. GPK has been left by Sumail now. Bit of a weird initiation from OG.
Full Regen Rune for Sumail. That means full mana, full HP for your Dragonite who was harassed.
A dive on the top tier 1. And there's the cooldown with the Rocket Barrage. Dream, decent rotation in, gets the trade back onto NoTail, but can't continue.
NoTail.
Good carapace into stun. He's got the roar as well, but FNG swaps back GPK to get off the Chemical Rage. He's not going to give his life here. FNG's still pretty safe. Gets the second swap out and does drop. But it's a trade back for NoTail as the DK back in onto Alk. Gets the pick off. GPK down and Radiance delayed even further as 3-3 being life drained back up. Saxa gives him the heal from the suck and Melee stunned. Down goes the Void Spirit 3-for-1 as OG very quickly snap into action. Yes, they roll in onto the DK, pushing back towards the tier 3, but Dream can't offer anything more here. And they've got the life drain back up from Saxa. No roll will escape you from OG's aggression. 3-3 holding onto that roar, and GPK yet again isolated out on his own in front of that tier 1. 3-3 focusing the objective, takes it out as the Ember Spirit chains up 3-3, who doesn't give a damn. Roar up, and he throws it onto the Ember. Swap back as they chain stun him with the Nyx Assassin. NoTail's got a good initiation there, but Dream, Remnants away. First hero to die is FNG, and the life drain keeping NoTail alive. This sustain from Pugna is beautiful, but OG getting turned on until Madara makes his arrival known, and GAMBIT just were not expecting that. Another Dragon Tail in, and Madara's gyro clears through the Alk like a hot knife through butter. And NoTail leading the charge, thinking about finding someone, grabbing bounty runes. Might TP down bottom though, and Meles, Ether Remnant, and one more Astral Step. Nice rolling boulder in. Meles might be able to get himself out of danger here. Madara still trying to give chase as the disengage from this Void Spirit looks good, but the Mango's being popped by OG. They want to take him down. Yet another life drain, and NoTail tanks the Astral Ether Remnant to make sure that life drain continues. Rotation
you don't go
mid.
for Memes. The first one who dies is Meles.
Meles, 3-3. Dodging away from everything. He's got Pipe, he's got Helm, he's tanky as all hell. He's gonna get a wand off as well with 13 wand charges up. He turns and he roars. GAMBIT can't catch a break. He plops down a tree. It's a GG tree, but he does finally drop. But in comes the rest of OG. FNG. Lots of G's going on here, Lacoste. Chase in from Sumail. Gonna kick away onto GPK. He'll allow the TP out. Dragon Tail in 2 seconds time. The homing missile not quite there. To stop the carapace, NoTail just stands inside the acid.
You just call him Hotel.
Hotel, yeah.
You're not deeping out of this one.
That's unfortunate. GPK, he's toggling Radiance on and off.
They're giving kill to Saxa.
He knew he was dead.
Is hitting a tier 3 tower.
That's a little bit of a problem. Who they got? FNG down bottom lane. There's also a fight kicking off mid. Madara and NoTail in a 2 versus 4. They've got Aegis up on this gyro, so they focus No-Tail down. The Nyx will fall, but in comes Saxa looking to turn around with a life drain onto the gyro. And bottom lane being shoved by Sumail. Dragon form just popped, and 3-3's ready. They'll break the ramp, wander up the stairs, and looking for that high ground objective.
Stack, so he's gonna get this after the camp. Now TP back straight away. You need to take this fight with the Dean Dragon scale.
Oh my goodness, Melis.
Madara's just godlike.
Yeah.
Rax is gone.
Annihilating Gambit at this point. Swinging towards mid lane. Void Spirit with no buyback. Just finished off the Yule Scepter, so 4 versus 5 for another 20 seconds. Tier 3 down, and OG really looking to close this game out. Only 20 minutes in, they swap in the Dragon Knight, but Decrypt up, buy him a little bit of time, and it looks like Gambit trying to have a little bit of fun here. They'll buy back the Venge, but Alchemist gets obliterated by his own tier 4, next to his own tier 4s, not by them. And the catch on Earth Spirit will mean Sumail's on a killing spree. I just don't see a way back into this. GPK calls it. They should have given him Storm Spirit, not Alchemist.
I have to agree, Gary.
These heroes are really good against, like, let's say, a Razor last pick, right? None of these heroes care that much.
Choose your hero.
As Lina, the final grab for Gambit. Sumail taking a beating. GPK just giving the clicks. And a pretty timid laning stage here so far.
Now it becomes harder for Sumail on the mid lane. Like GPK will be the one controlling the runes. Also getting close to his bottle. Well, he needs to hit the stun. But every single time Sumail gets close, he gets a couple of right clicks. He gets Dragon Slave.
He gets stunned up and loses about 200 HP, 300 HP. Under the tier 1 tower, nice Ether Remnant Sumail. He's got to dissimulate, and he'll dodge the Light Strike Array, going for a kill on GPK. Oh, GPK, you've overplayed your hand! Sumail, absolutely godlike plays, hiding in that tree.
Well, you know that Weaver's going to go for that kind of a play to steal it. Now he's going to block the spawn, might even get a kill. Madara.
Waveform, dive in 2 seconds. Verify already popped, and there's the kill. Madara gets it. The push into the tier 1. Carapace. FNG with a 2-man stun. Ether Remnant up and ready for Sumail. Will be able to catch the Nyx Assassin as the Light Strike Array. Laguna Blade. Dragon No-Tail into the grave. GPK at least gets a trade. 4-man shield up for the Chen as well. He sends that back to the stash. As Morphling Madara, waveform onto Vampire. A couple of, wait, not even a couple of hits. 1 hit takes down the Phoenix, and a well-deserved tip there. Melis doesn't even feel like he can stand his ground in this lane anymore. Shards the block off Madara. Saxa Shikuching all the way across. They know exactly where GPK is, but what's the gap close right now? Fisher into Shikuchi with Astral Step. GPK is getting himself just close enough to his tier 1 and the rest of his squad there to stay alive. But the Centaur army, 3-3's arrived. It's time to play around our Chen. GPK getting full-on dived. OG out of nowhere. All of a sudden, you've got 5 bloody heroes on top of you, and GPK must be tilted out of his poor little boots right now. I would be crying tears. Madara just shoving that tier 1 top lane. Sumail, very deep. 1-man stun, FNG catches onto Sumail, but the LSA doesn't land. The dissimulate back out, dodges from GPK,
Madara
and Sumail with the other Astral
tough.
Step. GPK, he's being annihilated. Madara gets the takedown. Tusk and Nyx in trouble now with Vampire diving out of danger, but No-Tail, he's got a good Fisher. Lines it up onto Melis. A 3-man impale from FNG buys a bit of time, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to get them out of danger. The punch does very little, and another jump in to simulate forward. They are obliterating Gambit. Madara goes down to 1 HP. He is taunting them in front of their base. 1-9. OG are styling on him.
Quite nicely on the gyrocopter, but the snowball potential.
He's going to die.
OG's lineup.
3-3.
He's going to solo kill him.
Sumail, get it. No, Sumail, leave it.
He's pinging it out. He's like, yeah, I could have done it alone.
Absolutely could. We've seen what this man can do up against, the anti-mage farming jungle. If you've not seen that clip, he solo kills.
Mech.
Oh, maybe now he'll drop though. A step too far from 3-3. Does pop the mech like you mentioned. Has the creeps to try and get him out of danger. Unable to save himself, but No-Tail with a 2-man Fisher, and Sumail's followed through, looking for the kill on Vampire. Dive on cooldown. So the clicks come, and Sumail will finally find that kill as No-Tail solos out FNG. Madara and Saxa both arriving on the scene of the crime, and they want bonus kills. The cherry on the top is going to be this Tusk. He's got Snowball.
Memes.
Where is Memes going to snowball to? Nowhere. He's done for. Next assassin stun onto the Chen creeps, but he's netted up. Centaur Stomp won't land. And the snowball back from Meles. This fight pretty disjointed, but OG, they all gather up on the one target they can find. Imagine if you had Football Manager, but for Dota 2 players, and their stats pushing, ganking, and then mental temperament, tilting and feeding. Meles shard blocking himself to try and get away from the grasp of OG, but they are just picking them off one by one. GAMBIT don't even get a spell off in that team fight. No cooldown.
I don't think they care too much. There's Catapult approaching on the bottom lane.
With 3-3's army.
About to finish Vlad's as well. No-Tail TPing.
Madara half HP.
No-Tail wants to do.
3 minutes on the Aegis on Morphling. Stun into cooldown. They're trying to clear this army and doing a great job of it. 3-3 even using Mech and Hand of God. But the jump in from Sumail, catching out Nyx. Blow up FNG, but no, not quite. Finally take that Nyx assassin down as the Yule stops the snowball stun. Sumail still going to get LSA tagged, but that Ether Remnant down just in time for No-Tail to miss the Echo Slam, but Sax's dive. Looking to kill off the Lina. Does have buyback. The time lapse out means Sax is still up and running. GPK tipped and buys back.
Yeah, if there was no tip, he would not buy back.
Madara here.
They need to defend.
Still holding Aegis. I think the Morphling can dive with the Void Spirit now. Take out GPK, a dive back inevitable as the Supernova is zoning them away from the fountain. A good two-man stun out from FNG, catches the Weaver. Shikuchi be damned as Sumail also falls. OG, they lose 3, but the Aegis brings Madara back as the buyback from Phoenix will return him to battle. And Barracks still standing here as OG committing a little bit too deep. Madara has E-Blade, but he's on pretty much max strength now. He's trying to shift down to Agi so he can get some more damage as they hold the high ground ramp and look to turn back in towards Meles. Excess Vampire. And in they go with a couple of clicks. Madara baiting, toying with GAMBIT now. They've got themselves a potential Spirit Vessel target here in the Morphling, but a good enchant totem. Where's the Fisher? No-Tail still holding on to it. Now he gets the two-man stun. Madara struggling to stick on a target though as his damage is lacking.
No-Tail left alone. On Madara.
Gyrocopter with Ags Maelstrom working on the BKB. Feels like their only real chance here is this Gyrocopter, but when he's swarmed, surrounded, blown up with no buyback, the one real chance that GAMBIT had is now dead for 50 seconds.
What an aggressive performance from OG. A lot of things.
They want the gyro. They know there's limited buybacks here from GAMBIT as Sumail, very tanky with that double resonant pulse, starting them up, and there's no BKBs here from GAMBIT with No-Tail arriving. He gets a great Echo Slam. OG forcing 2 more buybacks. Gyro did get his off. Must have got just enough gold off the back of that fight as Morphling back in again, and Dream, really, he's just going to sit in fountain at this point. Meles 1 versus 5. He's got the world on his shoulders, but GG is cool. Dream is the last one standing, and he is the one to call it. GAMBIT tap out. A 2-0 victory here for OG.